Just like press. Hello everyone and welcome back to Storytime at Hen's house. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to read a really fun book. It's called I Always Get My Way. And it's written by Krasnesky and illustrated by David Parkins. And this is all about a young girl called Emmy who always, she thinks, gets her way. Now, if you have a copy of the book, please do go and get it so you can read along with me. Okay, are you ready? Yes? Let's get started. One morning at the breakfast table, when I read the juice box label, thinking it was tightly closed, my daddy's pants got orange-hosed. He jumped up like the juice was hot, but I am sure that it was not. He turned bright red and stared at me. I ran and hid behind Mum's knee. Dad yelled, "Oh, Emmy, I'm upset. My brand new pants are soaking wet." I thought my dad would go berserk because I made him late for work. But Mum gave Dad a piece of toast and said the words I love the most. "Now, sweetheart, you should let it be. After all, she's only 3. When I was skipping down the hall, my brother made me trip and fall. He claimed it was my fault, not his. I held my breath. He sighed, "Oh, gee whiz." Then I yelled, "Mum! Tom's being mean!" and made a tiny little scene. So Mum sat Tom down in a chair and I skipped off without a care. But I stayed close enough to hear my mother say, "Now, Tom, it's clear. I've told you once already, mister. Don't pick on your little sister. Emmy's young and very small. She can't defend herself at all." She told him to be nice to me. After all, I'm only 3. To make my dollhouse big enough, I borrowed from my sister's stuff. Some model wood and gooey glue. I borrowed her new skateboard too. I sure was having lots of fun, but when my house was almost done, my sister barged in through the door and grabbed her stuff right off my floor. I cried, "Mum, Susie isn't fair. She didn't knock and she won't share." "That's so not true, Mum," Susie said. But Mummy looked at me instead. So I gave Mum my special pout. And she put Susie in time out. Mum told her she should share with me. After all, I'm only 3. One afternoon, Dad worked outside. I asked him, please, if I could hide a treasure like a pirate queen. He smiled and answered, "Just stay clean." So first, I drew a treasure map, then ran to find my pirate cap. I borrowed Mummy's garden spade. You should have seen the hole I made. I threw in all my pirate loot, my sister's rings, my brother's boot. I'd taken half the silverware when Daddy saw me on a chair. He stood there with his coffee mug. Just stood there, staring at the rug. I said, "I'm a pirate queen, and sometimes we are less than clean." I told him that he'd said I could, but I don't think he understood. He told me to put back the loot, the forks, the spoons, the rings, the boot. He made me vacuum up the rug and put back all the dirt I'd dug. I tried to say that I'm too small and shouldn't have to clean at all. I knew Mum would agree with me. After all, I'm only 3. I woke up early Saturday to watch cartoons, eat snacks and play. I didn't wake my mum or dad. I knew that they would both be glad. So while I kindly let them rest, I scooped the ice cream I like best. I added chocolate, nuts and more. Then I saw Mummy at the door. She didn't quite appreciate that I had let her sleep so late. She made me clean that big disaster, even though she cleans much faster. She was sleepy. That must be why she forgot I'm only 3. Then Sunday morning things were slow and everyone was busy, so I thought that I would play with Steve. He's a lizard, I believe. He's my brother's brand new pet, who hasn't even met me yet. I tiptoed into Tommy's room and found a way to use the broom to get the lizard off the shelf entirely all by myself. I got my Dolly's bathing suit. Now little Stevie looked so cute. I knew he'd like to sail a boat. I thought my sister's shoe would float. I had to borrow all her shoes. I didn't know which Steve would choose. But where was Steve now? What a sneak! Could he be playing hide and seek? I searched my brother's room for clues or reptile tracks that I could use to find the little lizard guy. But I guess Steve was really shy. I searched until the afternoon and hoped that he would show up soon. Well, soon came just a moment later when my mum screamed, "Alligator!" Through the house I almost flew to tell my mum it wasn't true. "There is no alligator, see? That's just Steve sitting on your knee." Mum hollered, "Thomas, you're in trouble. Get this creature on the double." Tom stormed down the stairs and said, "There's dirt and doll clothes on my bed." Just then, oh no, my sister Suze marched in with all her soggy shoes. Then Dad came in, and I could tell this afternoon would not end well. My dad stood still. His shoes did not. They squished and left a drippy spot. He calmly said, "I'd like to know who turned the tub on hours ago and flooded out the upstairs hall and soaked my bedroom, rug and all." Dad noticed Susie's dripping shoe, Tom's dressed up lizard, and he knew. Dad looked at Mum. Mum looked at Dad. And that's when things got really bad. Mum pointed to the stairs and said, "That's it, young lady. Go to bed." I sweetly answered, "Don't blame me. Did you forget? I'm only 3. When I saw Mum begin to fume, I trudged forlorn up to my room. I sadly closed my bedroom door. I may be here until I'm 4. Naughty little Emmy. Well, that's the end of that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.